This is, was, and always will be Gadigal land. We acknowledge the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation and thank them for their custodianship of this land. Life's not worth a damn until you can shout out, "I am what I am." Those words are just ringing in my ear from last night with Trevor Ashley's great performance at the Opera House last night, and that was one of the last songs that he did at that performance. But those words are important because I think back to 1978 and I acknowledge those 78ers who are here today and present at this launch. That's what they were all about. Shouting out, "I am what I am, accept me, treat me equally." And Mardi Gras, as its theme is this year, has been all about creating equality for me and all other LGBT Australians. As Minister for Arts, may I also just acknowledge that Mardi Gras is one of the largest arts festivals in New South Wales and deserves great respect for the contribution that it makes to the cultural life of Sydney and New South Wales as well. Trevor Ashley last night was one of the last of a series of great events that Mardi Gras and collaborators like Quiz Screen through the Mardi Gras Film Festival have coordinated over the last 2.5 weeks. And as Arts Minister, I pay tribute to all of the hard work for so many people who work for Mardi Gras, but more importantly, the volunteers who breathe life into what is a tremendous festival. I'm delighted to be here today on behalf of the state government, who, as Therese was kind enough to mention, through Destination New South Wales, the police, the Traffic Management Centre and other agencies, along with the City of Sydney and ANZ, are the principal sponsors of Mardi Gras. Why do we do that? Well, we don't do that because we do a special deal. We do that because Mardi Gras in its own right stands up and deserves our attention. It performs, it delivers. Last year we had over 42,000 international visitors who came to Sydney for Mardi Gras, injecting some $40 million into the New South Wales economy, and it will be the same again this year and next year and into the future, and the state government is proud to stand behind Mardi Gras as one of its principal sponsors. I'm excited. Tomorrow's going to be a great day. I'm looking forward to marching along with my state colleagues Shane Mallard and Bruce Notley-Smith. We're absolutely 100% behind creating equality, supporting marriage equality, and I'm delighted my federal colleague Trent Zimmerman will be joining us as well. It's going to be a great parade, it's going to be a great party. It's my great pleasure now to introduce the man who, as creative director, is behind so much of the success of this year's Mardi Gras, Mr. Greg Clarke. Happy Mardi Gras, everybody.
Thank you, Minister. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, I get to do the fun bit, which is to tell you how fabulous this parade is going to be, and it truly is. There's 185 float entries this year. That's a lot more than last year. And there's over 12,000 people actually in the parade itself. And then you've got hundreds of thousands of people that are going to come out and watch that parade. And that is an extraordinary and a unique thing, and I don't think there's anything like it in the world. So it's something we're proud to create with everyone in the community, but I think it's something all of Sydney should be proud of. I've got a few other facts for you. Besides there being tons of glitter, and let me tell you, I am so sick of glitter. Every time I go to the workshop, I come home with glitter. I find it in my mouth, I find it in my shoes. I reckon there's about 2 tons of glitter in this parade. There's 1,300 riders. There's 300 motorbikes. The list just goes on and on. It's going to go for about 3.5 hours. It kicks off at 7:30 and it finishes just after 11. We're going to do something a little bit different this year with the parade, and we're going to create a big opening an opening parade ceremony right in Taylor Square. And it's going to involve the 78ers, the First Nations, and the My People, My Tribe. And Josh is here today, and you can find out more about that project. But what's going to happen, the parade will stop in Taylor Square, and it will be this beautiful moment. And those three groups are going to come together for something very, very special. So please look out for that. Mardi Gras itself produces 3 floats. And I'm so proud of the floats this year, especially the first float. Our theme is creating equality, and we've built these amazing floats that spell out equality. So each letter is a float unto itself on wheels going up the parade, spelling out equality. So please look out for that. It's something a little bit different, and it says so much, and I think it will really set the scene for the entire parade. We've also worked with the Art Gallery of New South Wales on a fabulous float, sorry I'm a little bit out of breath, called Andy's Shoe, and it's a giant golden shoe based on a drawing by Andy Warhol, and there's about 60 Andy Warhols walking with the shoe, and in the shoe are 4 Andy Warhols, and we have one of them here today, and you can meet them later. But Andy Warhol actually dabbled in drag in the 80s, I think, or the 90s, the 80s. I think he was dead by the 90s, the 80s, and so there would even be a drag Andy. And then the last float is Fabulous Future, and we've kind of fantasised about what the future could be, and that's a future where everyone is equal, where there is marriage equality, and yeah, look out for it, because we're going to have aerialists on moving floats going up the parade. So once again, something I don't think we've ever seen in the parade. So look, that's it for me really. Yeah. The other thing to mention, of course, is the party featuring the Veronicas, and of course, all the way from the States, Steve Grand, and Steve's here as well. So please go up and introduce yourself to Steve. I think he's over there somewhere. Where are you, Steve? He's up the back. And I've just been teaching him some Australian swearing, so he'll be able to practice that with you all.